Speaking of Kevin Hackie, Reggie, I always see people in the comments saying that you never responded when him and Frank Alexander tried to do that thing in the press where they offered like $50,000 or $100,000 to get you to take a lie detector test. Can you speak on that a little bit?
But Kevin Hackie, another former Tupac bodyguard, is challenging Reggie Wright Jr.'s truthfulness.
I'm offering Reggie right now $100K to take a polygraph. That he had no involvement whatsoever to do with Tupac's killing.
Reggie Wright Jr. declined an on-camera interview, but in a written statement told us, "I had nothing to do with Pac's death." He calls Hackie and former bodyguard Frank Alexander liars. But it's Hackie who was offering the truth challenge.
My 100,000 sitting here. I want Reggie to put up 100,000. I will gladly take a polygraph, and I will gladly take his money, and I'll go ahead and start a college fund for underprivileged kids in Las Vegas under Tupac's name.
In response, Wright tells Hackie, "Pay for it, set it up, let's do it."
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was for. It was for the involvement in Tupac's death or to Biggie's death. People always say that I didn't respond. When they were talking, you was quiet as a church mouse. Well, that's because y'all don't know. And back then, things were done in it didn't have YouTube, and when those challenges and all of that was offered. So I got that and heard it. But y'all don't know. Reg responded how I knew how to respond. There was this popular magazine at the time. It was called allhiphop.com. Y'all look it up if y'all want to read it in depth. Maybe John will post it, but I know it's kind of hard to read on a screen. But y'all go to allhiphop.com and type in Reggie Wright. I ain't talked that much in it. And you'll see how Reggie responded to that shit. So all you people that's really saying, Reg didn't do this, you didn't do that, that's because y'all don't know. Y'all just only know the last thing y'all heard. And that was stuff on YouTube and stuff. Because like my dad used to always tell me, if you want to hide something for black folks, what you do? Put it in writing. Put it in writing. Write it down. Y'all niggas don't read. And black folks don't read. And so I'm starting to, and then, we know you white kids and Mexican kids now, you young kids, y'all taking on our culture and y'all stuff because y'all like our shit, so y'all don't read no more. Y'all don't read. But Reg responded to that and that BS, and that's how I responded. And but those niggas didn't have 100,000. Kevin got a little money right now. He sold a security company and made a little money. But back then they didn't have no money. But y'all see how I responded. I told them, hey, y'all put that money in an escrow, and I'm there. I'll be right there. And let's make it happen. So I ended up having to take a lie detector later on in life for free with the LAPD regarding the Biggie thing. And I'm still here, so obviously I passed that motherfucker, right? But yeah, that's it on that. But Reg was always talking, y'all. Thug Life Army magazine, y'all go pull up some old things out of that magazine. The Vibe magazine, right after it happened, I told y'all who killed Tupac. I'm the one that told the South Side Compton Crips and name names in that article, in a Vibe magazine article in 1997. And so, if y'all really, really do y'all research, y'all know Reg, this ain't new to Reg. Reg been telling what happened, what went down. Y'all just didn't know it because y'all didn't have YouTube and the internet and all of that wasn't as accessible as it is now. Now, 2004, 2005 and all that, when it was out there, I didn't give a fuck, to be honest. Because if I wouldn't have sued no broke motherfuckers. I wouldn't have sued Kevin and all of them. Y'all know who I would have sued back then, and I know he would have settled because that's how he get down. We know how to push those buttons. I would have sued Jimmy I. Bean ass. Y'all know that statement that's out there where Jimmy go and say, hey, I told Suge to hire security and get professional securities after the Snoop Dogg thing. And he hired Rampart cops. Huh, Jimmy? When was Jimmy I. Bean? Me and Jimmy didn't have no conversations when I was working as security to know who the fuck I was. I didn't start dealing with Jimmy until after Suge went to jail and I started running death row. So I'm saying people were just saying that stuff because those was the narratives and everything that was put out there. But shit, Jimmy would have been the perfect person to sue. He would have settled because he made an inaccurate statement or comment and was wrong and was liable because I couldn't get no security contracts no more after a guy that's powerful as you in the music business, Jimmy Iovine, made a statement like that. So, and plus Reg was doing all right at that time. So Reg didn't need no money because I was doing what I was doing. And I was still kind of in the business with E1 and Koch Entertainment. And so that's why I didn't respond, didn't care. I didn't care about this YouTube stuff and get on this stuff actively and daily until I got caught up and was bored like crazy. And me and John gave me the platform to just talk. We used to do 3-4 hour live streams, just talking. Everybody always say, well, this channel doing this and doing that, and our download channel doing way better than y'all and all that. Yeah. He had a 2-year start on us with this camera shit. We just had a year and 3 months of putting shit on camera and putting it up daily. So we, even though our channel say like we're an old channel, we are basically a new channel for the type of way we putting out content. But let a motherfucker say some shit about that like now. It's gonna get corrected, and let somebody with some money say something, not Carpet or Head or people like that. They ain't got no money. Those are called judgment-proof lawsuits. And if the attorney be like, sue what? They judgment-proof. They ain't got no money. They broke. They get IHH tests, checks from, for their kids. So why would you want to sue that? You'll never be able to collect. So y'all got to understand, this is why I haven't sued nobody or went after nobody for making all these statements. I'm vindicated when Keefe D is put in handcuffs. September is going to be a great month for me because that's when I'll be vindicated. The Biggie shit I always tell y'all. I don't care what y'all suspect about that. That's been proven. But I love people that's involved or allegedly involved in that situation. And so I ain't got nothing to say about it. But Tupac, yeah, I'm going to defend that to the hill.